With just $50 between them, these two laptops trade blows in ways I never expected. Wait until you see how. You're choosing between a Qualcomm Snapdragon X Plus with 8 cores and 3.2 GHz, or an Intel Core Ultra 532 with 6 cores and 2.5 GHz. Both use advanced 4nm and 2nm processes, but these numbers aren't directly comparable across architectures. What actually matters is that the Surface laptop scores meaningfully higher in real-world performance tests, so you'll notice smoother multitasking and faster results in editing or coding. That means your day feels less interrupted by slowdowns, letting you move between demanding tasks with more confidence. Surface laptop scores 2281 on Geekbench 6 single-core, while OmniBook 5 gets 2467, a near tie you likely won't notice day to day, but Surface Laptop's 10824 in multi-core is a clear lead over OmniBook 5's 7635 if you run demanding tasks. Cinebench 2024 single-core is also close, with Surface Laptop at 101 and OmniBook 5 at 109, so again, not much in practice. But for Cinebench 2024 multi-core, Surface Laptop's 670 beats OmniBook 5's 543, making heavy multitasking smoother throughout your day. Choosing between Adreno X1-45 and Intel Say 3 means picking which graphics architecture you trust for your work. Both are integrated GPUs, so neither offers a dedicated graphics advantage for gaming or creative apps. On paper, the Surface Laptop lists 1.7 teraflops and the OmniBook 5 shows 1.2 teraflops, but these numbers aren't directly comparable. With a 16-inch OLED panel, OmniBook 5 gives you more space and richer contrast for movies or multitasking, and that's on top of the graphics tie a moment ago. Both screens are 1920 by 1200 or 1920 by 1280, and both refresh at 60 Hz, so sharpness and motion feel nearly identical. If you want a display that makes photos and streaming stand out, OmniBook 5 changes your day more. Surface Laptop gives you 400 nits versus 300 nits, so sunlight or bright rooms are less of a struggle. You also get a touchscreen here, which the OmniBook 5 skips, making navigation and sketching easier on the Surface. Both skip HDR and use glossy coatings, so reflections and dynamic range are similar regardless of your pick. Finally, 178 pixels per inch on the Surface means sharper text and images than the 142 pixels per inch OmniBook 5 offers. OmniBook 5 gives you a 68 watt-hour battery and 65 watt charging, while Surface Laptop offers 50 watt-hours and 45 watt charging. Both use USB-C for charging, so your cables work either way. If you need to last longer away from outlets, that's now 3 wins for Surface Laptop, but this one goes to OmniBook 5. Both ship with 16 GB of RAM as standard, using LPDDR5X memory, and neither is upgradable after purchase. In the base configuration, both Surface Laptop and OmniBook 5 give you 256 GB of storage, using SSD M2. Each one supports NVMe and is upgradable after purchase, so you can expand storage later if needed. You are not giving up any flexibility or speed at this price, since every spec here is identical. Carrying 1.22 kilograms instead of 1.7 kilograms changes how light your bag feels all day long. Thickness is 15.6 millimeters versus 14.5 millimeters, but that 7% gap is not much in practice. Both use aluminum, so the daily carry feel is premium either way, and that's on top of the storage tie a moment ago. Both Surface Laptop and OmniBook 5 offer Wi-Fi 7, so your wireless speed is identical on either device. Bluetooth is 5.4 on Surface Laptop and 6.0 on OmniBook 5, but that version gap is unlikely to matter day to day. You get 2 USB 4.0 ports on both, and neither includes Thunderbolt, so your options for fast peripherals are the same. Both have an audio jack, so you can plug in headphones or speakers without adapters no matter which you choose. Typing on the OmniBook 5, you get the same backlit island keyboard and 1.5mm key travel as the Surface Laptop, so comfort is matched on paper. But the OmniBook 5 adds a numpad, which can make entering numbers much faster if your work involves spreadsheets or data entry. Both laptops offer a 1080p FHD webcam, but only the Surface Laptop includes a fingerprint sensor for quick logins. If you value a numpad for daily tasks, the OmniBook 5 changes your workflow in a way the Surface Laptop cannot. OmniBook 5 gives you 6 CPU options while Surface Laptop only has 1, so you can tailor performance and price to your needs. For RAM, Surface Laptop goes up to 64 GB while OmniBook 5 tops out at 32 GB, but OmniBook 5 offers a 2 TB storage option that Surface Laptop lacks, letting you pick a bigger drive if your files demand it. Surface Laptop costs $1,299 and OmniBook 5 is $1,249, so the price gap is $50. Surface Laptop comes in silver, gray, and purple, while OmniBook 5 is only available in silver. You can find both prices linked in the description below. Surface Laptop is for those who want the fastest performance and benchmarks in a thin, light, and stylish 1.22 kg chassis, with a bright 400 nit screen that stays visible anywhere. If you need a larger, higher-end panel or longer battery life, look elsewhere. The main reason to hesitate: you give up the richer OLED panel and larger 16-inch display resolution. OmniBook 5 is built for those who want a roomy 16-inch OLED panel, long battery life from its 68-watt-hour cell, and a keyboard that feels great for extended typing. If you need the absolute fastest performance or the brightest screen for outdoor use, this isn't your match. The one reason to hesitate: its 300 nit brightness makes the display harder to see in bright environments. Which would you pick, the Surface Laptop or the OmniBook 5, and why? Drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe to Computer Matrix for more honest laptop comparisons.